you with the Amber Throne! My camera's wrong! Sorry, there we go. Just 2 notes before we do carry on. Number 1 is that they were mentioning in these ruins that are just to the north of us here, there was this mention of we forged black blades to strike down the throne. Which kind of made it sound like that was, or to sever nature from us or whatever, but they were talking about the throne, basically. And we found part of a black sword in there, and it was only in editing that I realized that the sword that Evelyn was wielding back in the Red City there, defending it from the Sayer invaders, was a similar-looking blade that was all the way jet black. So it kind of makes it sound like at some point we are going to have to get some such black blade ourselves if we want to be able to do any damage to the throne. Which we do. A curious thought there. The other thing I had thought was I was wondering why it was that Hasima, in her less tree-ish form, had like similar skills to Aura. And I wondered if maybe it was just a matter of because the sages used to hang around the Ember Throne and they were kind of like, we don't have a strong sense yet of what their relationship to the king was. It almost sounds like they were like advisors or something. So it's entirely possible that the sages were the ones who taught Aura swordplay in the first place. If indeed she is not self-taught. Just a few idle thoughts as we press on here, but I think this episode's mostly going to be us taking on a bunch of little side objectives here in the Red Desert. But simply because there's lots of debris around and stuff, I feel like the layout's kind of complicated in this place. I feel like I still don't understand it. So this is the pub we were already at, right? Yes? The pub / munitions depot. Not a good combination. Actually, maybe there's less side stuff to do here than I thought. Well, there's a big old hole in the ground here it's got a Red Kingdom banner, and then there's just a Sayer person kind of wandering around. Hello? Oh, we're not friends, is it? I wanted so desperately to be friends. Sorry about it. Come on! And if it's alright with everyone, I'll just pull a quick Skybreaker, get that shield there gone, and then you should be able to do a bit of a slashing maneuver without much hassle, Papel. If they resist they're weak to slash when that's going on, right, of course. I didn't forget. Oh, boy! That's like the most extra animation in the game. I love it. Just like the huge echo from it. It's so awesome. Seems okay. Actually, does this end up in the same spot? No. There's a big ridge here, right? Okay. So the only thing you'd have to go through those ruins to progress anyway. So that was not a side thing, but this probably is, this little crater in the ground here. So let's absolutely have another look. Oh, it's more similar ruins. Well, bully for us. There's another one of those statues that'll come to life and start quaking at the ground on us. Oh, is this literally all that's here? Is just this one room with a chest in it and a robot? Fine by me. Golden shot so you can be going as fast as possible. Steel boomerang because they are not resistant to slash. Prisms that we can hit them both at once with some solid damage. When it comes back to me. And after they're done doing all the stuff they were going to do, get one of them gone, we can be able to Steel Boomerang and Lunar Strike the other one down because they're weak to Lunar Strike before too long. I guess they're weak to Lunar Strike because of its electricity property. But I don't know that for sure. That's a level up for Aura. Dex is up to 201, but my attack and defense are also growing quite likably at this point. And some decent health up for me too. And Papel is quite near to a level. Inside the chest there was... one Hoem's legs. Oh, really? We still aren't quite sure to whom to bring them. But if we've got legs, a torso, and a head, we gotta be close to a whole robot, right? Sharp spire-like legs. Strange metal bars reach out. So I wonder if what this is going to amount to is we're going to create a giant robot that wields a black blade or something. And that'll be how we wreck the Ember Throne. I have 100 skill points, so it's time for me to learn something. I've got all 3 of my passives. We have this in a way we like it. We're not super desperate to keep Chimera's tongue. So if there's one that we want more than that, I probably should try World Slash at some point. I've kind of been assuming Dreadnought Slash is better simply by the numbers and what it describes it as, but it's 165% attack multiplier. It doesn't sound like it's going to be all that much better than Dreadnought or Meteor. And Meteor Slash seems like the main selling point of it is that it's not slashing but blunt damage, which gives you more damage variety. I suppose there's no harm in having both this and Meteor Slash, although if I'm getting that because I want, quote, damage variety, unquote, that's kind of hollow when I'm giving up Chimera's tongue for it, which already gives us like fire and piercing, which is already some nice variety. I don't really know what the range damage is good. It seems like it's only good for when there's an enemy who's like flying above you or whatever. Oh, well, I guess there's blinding shot, chance to lower accuracy. Could be neat. Although it says applies defense down on it, which is a little weird. I suppose I may as well upgrade my Skybreaker to something else, because we have been using that more than I expected we would have early on. There are a lot of enemies who've got a defensive stance of some kind. So the question is, do I put Moonbreaker now or Sunbreaker? I either lower their defense or ignore it altogether. At this point, we have so many who do ignoring defense, and so few, almost more than considering I've got Dreadnought Slash and Steel Boomerang, we're almost doing more of ignoring defense outright than any attack that actually takes it into account. I think I'll go for ignores defense. Sorry, the lighting is all weird in this. Once again, things are very yellow in here. It's the weird times of day and everything. Yes, I think I'll swap Sunbreaker over my current Skybreaker. Doink! So that goes for us. It's basically better in all ways, it seems. And that appears to be basically all that was down here. It was a nice little stop. Straightforward and all. So it looks like maybe there's not too much side stuff to do here after all. That's probably about all, and we have to carry on to the west of the ruins now. The northern ruins. The ruins that were kind of on the wall of the divide. These ones. So we're already in that pub. We just checked out that hole in the ground. Let's go. Oh, the lighting's like normal again now all of a sudden. I've got something in my eyebrow. I always check myself before these recordings, and then because my eyebrows are so thick, it'll be like some piece of dust falls into my eyebrow halfway through the video, and I never notice it, and it annoys me so much because the viewfinder on my camera is kind of small, so I have to like really look at it. It drives me mad. Hey there, how you going? How's it going? You know, maybe give benefit of the doubt. I thought this was supposed to be like the design of a wall. Maybe it's meant to be like an upper walkway, and that person is standing on it. So maybe this isn't necessarily a bug. If that's the case, you'd think I'd be able to walk like through this wall here or something. Or maybe that's purely aesthetic. Never mind. So on this top tier here now, I'm not quite sure what these big tiles are. They almost look like scales of a giant monster. The only way forward is left, as far as I can tell. So it seems we are heading to the next story block sooner than I anticipated. Alright, you can pump in your attack, but that will be no trouble for us as I've got my new Sunbreaker and all, especially. I'll be able to pull the old, hey, no more shield for you! You will still have an attack buff, but maybe, just maybe, since I used Sunbreaker, Steel Boomerang will now one-shot. Of course it won't. But, Lunar Strike will, yonk! That turns Propel a good level. Agility is staying the same, but Dex has climbed up a fair bit. Attack has grown likeably. Defense and spirit and health not so bad either. Earning her another 100 skill points, which means another skill. Like I said, I kind of have her build in a place that I like it, but I think we said we were building towards Spike Shot at some point. Yeah, go on. Is there anything I could go for equipping that over? I mean, kind of not at the moment. Like maybe later on if I'm really desperate to try it out, but I've been rather liking her build as we have it now. She's been incredibly valuable as a fighter on our team. Oh, there's another like overworld section over here. Not what I expected. I expected we'd be getting into more of like a inhabited area already. Which is that? Oh my god! Oh, I thought that Sarah person just walked on a landmine and died while I was looking for the map button. Which one's map again? Oh, right, it's in the menu here. God, that actually hurt us, didn't it? I don't like this. Oh, I see. We're in like the western half of the. Right. This doesn't pause the game. I should be not standing anywhere near where these big craters are, is what you're saying. Right. Hey, can you explain to me why there's so many bombs? No, I guess not. Is that Evelyn and her crew bombing the heck out of the place? That would be pretty grim if so. So it's Air Knight defensive and an Empire Slayer, both of you are in a defensive stance. We know how to fight you, so let's start with that. I probably should have done a heart drain to a heart strike to get your attack buff done. Let's do it now. And then I can Sunbreaker you, and we can not worry about that one on the left at all for a bit, although I'm sure there's got some big awful group slash coming. Sierra. How about you lightning strike this one while they're defensive, so we can get their defense down preemptively, and you can Steel Boomerang this one. Might be enough to bring them down from there? Not quite. Intimidating him, and what is this one gonna do? Oh, it still hasn't got a chance to move. Good. Probably just hard drain that one. A little bit of health we all do at this point, it would seem. I guess it won't do too much while they're blocking, but I will take care of that shortly, so not to worry. Habonk! No longer defensive. Oh, well, yeah, you can counter that. I didn't like that. Change it to Serenite aggressive. That's probably better. Ooh, it's not better. I would like to inform the masses it's not actually, in fact, better. Oh, and you're pumping your defensive stance again. Yikes. Which means I should probably wait for someone else to do it so I don't get countered again. Yes, you may well bump your attack power and then get struck by lightning. PSA, everyone. Don't go near those yokels. It's gotta be almost the end of our experience buff. Oh no, not another fight yet. We simply must eat fish before that comes to pass. Alright, now how about you? I've had my preparatory fish meal. We want Golden Shot as per usual. A guard break on Aura, it's not my favorite. Start going for heart drains and stuff. Even though you're not doing loads of damage, you could get some health back, which is ideal at the moment. Get their shield gone. Propel it to bring it down with a Steel Boomerang right now. Or, start towards bringing it down. And probably you want him to cooperate with a Lunar Strike just to be sure that we finish them off. And we're going to do something similar to the one on the left in a minute. But maybe just go for a hard drain while their shield's still up, since you're not going to be doing loads of damage anyway. May as well heal, because they're definitely going to want to hurt you. As they want to all of us. Get that shield gone! Shame Aura doesn't get too many chances to do Leviathan's Tongue, because she's got to be getting rid of their shields, but I haven't died yet. today. Brought their shield right back, but it won't save them from a lunar strike. Out of here with you. Yeah, some pretty solid experience around these parts. And a fair bit of money as well. We could probably splurge on a few normal potions. That's probably safe to do. Just to be less idiotic about it than I was being. Okay, so we've got... oh, this is like the tank that's like launching these bombs. Never mind, so it was not in fact Evelyn's crew. Hey, would you cut that out? You're destroying the... What's the point of getting the Ember Throne to make the world pretty if you're gonna put craters in everywhere in it first? You gotta cut that out. Oh, that cool new gun looks really cool. That relatively new gun. Bang! Sunbreaker! Hop! Bang! No more shield for you. Except you just put it back. Well, at least you took your turn to do so. Maybe you should actually start hard draining this one, because it can't counterattack you when you're attacking from range. Yeah. Well, it's a defensive stance. We want to get this one gone, because otherwise its counterattack hurts in a big way. Good, and you can probably steel boomerang you now that you have this open. Oh, you resist slashing even in this mode. Good to know. Do you resist piercing? Boomerang! No, not especially. I may as well go for that with her then as well. Just about finished you off. I probably should have put a slightly better effort into finishing you off earlier so that didn't happen. Never mind it. Going with hard drain there. Sierra, maybe you replenish yourself, it looks like. Well, you're not going to have more chances to go, because we're almost going to bring this one down. That's the trouble with replenish. And part of why I really would like Splendor, or Serenity, or whatever it's called. The one that heals everyone. Because if I don't have to choose, then it's helping everyone. Especially Papella, who goes really frequently. So she doesn't have to... She doesn't have as much motivation to do heart drain, when she could be doing a lot more damage like that, if she's being healed already. But also there's the added bonus that if I'm already going to do it to give Papel extra aggression, it's still healing Sierra anyway every time it goes to his turn. Oh, hi. Sierra Oracle is here.
Oh, the pigs have come to visit us? How courteous. Perhaps you've come to give yourselves in. The Empire is our engine. It is tailored through the will of its people and blazes our path through the future. The throne in the sky rests only for the Sere, little ones. You think your little birds will stop us? No one has, not the Auric nor the humans. Kingdoms rise and fall, but the Sere Empire has stood through time. We cannot be stopped.
Is them fighting words?
What's this? Oboa? One of the Emperor's sons? The Emperor made no mention of you coming north. Huh, good for him. I've come to kill you before word spreads. Blasphemy! You are weak, a Sere of opportunity like your fool of a sister. You'd wait until the pigs are at our doorstep?
He's not waiting anymore. Oh, them was fighting words, apparently.
To think! You a delinquent! The Emperor is a benevolent guardian. His machine will be our liberation. You put your faith into these pigs, you'll be slaughtered with them.
So he's fighting with us? Oh no, he's also there. Oh, no, he's fighting with us, I guess, basically, because I can't target him. Hey, 4v1's easier than 2v3. Super rank! And, yeah, why not? Leviathan Song! Here! Stab! Evade, well, at least I got my health. And slash! Resist slash. Ah, oof! That's no good for Sierra. Not that then. Sunken Strike! And Lunar Strike! Wablam! Lower your defense a bit. Sunken Strike will do a little more. With your Heart Strike on, just do normal attacks, I guess. Bang! How's that for a battle?
Be gone with you and your pigs, traitor! The Empire does not budge to the tears of dullards.
Oh, somehow I actually managed to get the other one away. Now we're just fighting you. I don't know, I guess, Oboa, I was just I think what the name was, just ditched when he saw that we were gonna take care of it. I see how it is. Leviathan's Tongue, because I'm on fire. Ooh, weak to piercing. Good to know. Bang! Lunar Strike. Does that mean you should probably be doing Hard Drain, actually? Bang! Hard Drain. It's doing about as much as your normal attack was. Bang! Hard Drain. Oh, that was a bit more. Bang! Hard Drain. Taken care of. 3,200 gold and a golden shell. Sounds like it could be an accessory.
You foolish humans. How long did you think you'd stay ahead? The Empire's building flying fish, too. Only black clouds will remain once the skies are ours. At last.
Flying fish? Did you mean airships? I think so. Well, that got brutal. Where the hell did Oboa go and all that?
Hey, where'd the big guy go?
Looks like he got away. See all that blood? He was injured. I thought that was Oracle's over here. It must have been his leg. The blood's dragging over.
Who cares? Let's find out where he went.
Right. Fair point. Oh, can we vault over this side? Oh, it's a ladder down the other side. Right. Sorry, I thought there was maybe a place I could have gone to the south of this area. Sorry about that, Oracle. I get you're just doing this for your country and all. Are these all like mortar shells? Holy crap. They're like twice my size. No wonder they're leaving such huge craters. I wish we could have met under better circumstances. I didn't end up going south, which looks like there's a very important and interesting building here. Wait, is this a bridge I can just climb up? It kind of looks like it's supposed to be a bridge across, right? But I can't, like, go it. Maybe we get to that somehow else. And I, like, walk over the bridge as well. That's weird. Anyway, I guess that's a nothing for now. It's one of those big old nothing things. And away we go to the west. Again. Oh, this trail of blood is visible even from the overworld. That's pretty grim. Where'd it go? I can't figure out which path they took after all that. God, we sure hit him a lot. Or the Oracle did. All this writing on the walls. Can Sierra read it, perhaps? Yeah, you're no kidding. That was a lot of blood. Actually, almost looks a bit like the Mimic script. All the little, like, up and down lines. God, he went far, and there's no music at all now. It's just very spooky and ominous as we're trailing behind him. I have some fish for the road. Doink, doink, doink. Are these bones coming out of the ground or like big energy coils? I'm not sure, but our travels sure have taken us far. Oorah! So you can see on the left there it says Oorah. So these are the Western Sarah's place we're going, in spite of the fact that it was the East who was invading a whole bunch. So I guess it's the West who are bragging that they're going to be building airships and stuff. And that's what Oorah is. Evelyn told us she'd expect to find some big weapon in Axis's old kingdom, but Sierra didn't seem convinced. Oh, hey, you're alive still.
No, I'm too late.
Excuse me, we have potions if you... Okay. Big old broken statue's arm here. Too late, why? Lord Oboa, you've returned for us. Help, I guess. Let's help. So, right, okay, so it's, Oboa's from the West, and he's helping, a bunch of his Western Sarah people who got enslaved by the Eastern. I'm catching on, slowly but surely. Alright, Sunken Strike! Blam! As we're near max health after that fish. Get your attack power up. Sunbreaker! Yeah, no shield for you! Wabunk. You're gonna slash us or something here, and I'm not gonna like it. Guard break. But I like my defense. Clear strike! Blam! And slashing is good against you when this is down, so wabonk. And your attack going up actually does help. Putting their defense down will not when you're using Steel Boomerang, because it ignores defense anyway, but putting your attack up will help. And speaking of attacks going up, his attack went up and Spirit went up also from that battle, which is a right and good time. Did we help, Oboa? Where the hell is that gone?
The big lizard's fast for an injured guy. These slaves don't seem to be rooting for the Empire either. Maybe it's not so hopeless down here after all.
They seem to be in the same garb that those bunch in that caravan we saved way back when we saved Sierra were wearing. That's 50 skill points for you. Was there any 50 that we wanted to learn? I think we maybe have learned all the 50s already. Indeed. I'll probably go for Ardor then Serenity next. Basically, everyone has some kind of healing skill that we're using a lot except for him. These statues our fathers built, now only fuel to the Empire's fire. Oh, yet they have to smash them up and burn them? That sucks.
You're helping Oboa? Maybe our plan will work after all.
Who are you? Get out of order. Don't make this any harder for us. I'm helping, obviously. I stabbed so many people already. Check your tone. Received 2 full potions. No, don't worry. As soon as I'm done here, I promise I might leave. I think it's safe for me to promise that. Oorah, Emperor's Land. So, no, maybe Oorah is... I'm getting slightly confused about which one's which. No, well, these are the same symbols that were on the mineral deposits that we found around the Red City. North of the Divide, actually. So that implies it is the Sarah in the east. So maybe the Oorah is still considered the eastern Sarah lands. And maybe the western Sarah have taken up residence in Axis's old home. I'm not sure yet. I thought I knew and then I thought I didn't, and now I'm a little confused. It'll become clear as we go, though. God, it's just smoke and smog all over this place, though. He is fast for a big lizard.
Papa, get up, it's me. Are you awake? Oboa's back. Come on, we all have to get up, it's time.
Yeah, it's time.
Come on, you couldn't have forgotten.
You're not very good at keeping up, pigs. Come on, everyone, up! We're getting out of here! I'm making his voice a little deeper and more authoritative now that I know a bit more what he's about. Ah! Oh, okay. Who's in here?
A pig? All the way down here? You've made a big mistake, human.
Have I indeed? Oh, wow, the music took a big old jump up into moving times, by which I mean intensity. When this one came to fight us. Sunbreaker, no more shield for you. Oh, I should have had her charge up a steel boomerang for when that shield got down, but too late. She gets to go again anyway right after. Oh, well, they put their shield up. That's unhelpful for me, generally. Heart drain. May as well. Oh, you're at full health? I don't know why I did that. Lunar Strike! Bang! And probably can finish this off with just normal attack at this point. Sayonara! Once again, still pretty decent experience in gold from around these parts. Oh, wow. Everyone ran at that point. Sorry to scare the little kid. They came at me. There was nothing I could do. Ooh, a box. I guess that's for me. Sayer rations. Are they any good? Gross lizard food. Is that a bug leg? Plus 10 XP for 10 turns. No, I thought that was the only way to go for a minute there. I almost just completely missed this ladder and never saved the day. The story was over there.
Everyone, once we're done here, we'll come back for the rest. For now, we need to get you west.
Okay, so these people, okay, right. The East is the Empire that has been kidnapping people to use as slaves from the Western Sayer. Gotcha.
I hope you humans took your time. You might have front row seats to the next throne's holder.
The throne's next holder. What are you talking about? What's going on here?
The humans struck the hive. You've gotten too far ahead. Now the Emperor is getting involved.
To get the Ember Throne as well?
The Emperor's a monster. He'll do anything it takes to succeed, trashing the entire world only to capture the throne. You, however, didn't expect you pigs to come around. If you hadn't shown up, I wouldn't have had to execute our betrayal. I might have been on the up and up. So much for that. Try to keep up.
I think you're misplacing the blame somewhat here. Are these a bunch of people who got crushed under a bunch of wreckage here? Oh, God. Oh, no, it's like a pit for burning bodies. Jeez. You get to take the kids past that? Well, if you're leaving all these chests behind, surely that means they're for me. Full potions all about. This place is one heck of a wasteland. Ura again! We've written an entry in our journal. Ura. To the east, smoke billows from red towers like a dragon's maw. Brutal structures house workers who appear to exist only as tools, helping this imposing life reproduce. They are destroying everything they know to press forward and succeed. To the west, the art and homes of those Sayer still stand. Grand statues remain unsalvaged, and the Sayer live rural lives. Not without their own troubles, as it seems drug use provides an escape from eastern pressures. You say with little evidence so far, but at least I haven't seen any evidence, or unless that's you're just interpreting that, intuiting that because all the adults seem to be a little out of it. Oh, there's a patch of dirt. Sorry, we gotta whack the dirt. Do I? Wait, no, this is not the kind of dirt that you whack. Good, because I really wasn't looking forward to smashing one of those open at the moment. Ooh, there's a bunch of like seaweed or coral or something growing here. A bleeding cactus, you say, which is for... Look at all the random junk we've got around. It looks the same as these white poppies, weirdly enough. Yeah, it's got the same little sprite here. Sharp blood red cactus native to ingredient, and we don't seem to be able to... Oh, we can use it on people. But also we can sell it for 7,500, which makes it sound like it's going to be worth a permabuff. I can't remember, did we already hear that they were worth a permabuff somewhere? In one of Cheryl's shops? Cheryl's shops? God, corpses just lying everywhere you walk. Statues are pretty cool, though. Shame they're tearing them all down. What was that over there? Full potion, but there... Oh, God, there's like a worm, W-Y-R-M there. Or W-U-R-M. W-Y-R-M is more like a dragon. Oh, and speaking of dragons, there's a Komodo dragon. Lu Reserve. Reserve meaning it's in some kind of, like, defensive stance, I guess? Steel Boomerang! And Sunbreaker in case you are in a defensive stance. Let's see if that does anything. That didn't do anything. I guess Lu Reserved is just what it's called. Yeah, it's kick sand in her eyes. Lunar Strike! Get you out of here. Let's gain a very decent haul of golden experience. More gold than the people around here, actually. We got some large scales out of it, too. Lizard scales useful for slowing into cloaks material. Gotcha. That'll be for armor, then. Oh, they've already beheaded this statue. What a shame. For an Ura, does that mean we've updated the map a little bit here? No, we're still in that sort of beginning part of Ura, I see. Red Kingdom people are here. Hey, are we gonna be chill? Are we gonna have a beef, you and I? I don't want to have any beefs. We didn't have beefs already back at in the skies near the Amber Throne, wouldn't you say? The Sayer tend to stay away from us. The hostile ones are from the Empire, not the outskirts. But the Empire is also Sayer, is it not? Yeah, I guess you just mean the Sayer around here in the west. Have we met before? I think so, if you're the same blacksmith from the Red City. All this stuff, I think, is stuff that we already have or would have had access to. Nothing special or new. Gotcha. Not quite sure where to go to. Oh, hey, Oboa, here you are. I know where to go.
I assume you're not with them? We'll just kill them if they won't get out of our way. Maybe you should tell them to get out of Ura. The Emperor is watching us.
I wish the camera would pan back to me. Camera, there we go, that feels better. Thing about that is, I shouldn't kill her for a few reasons. Is the camera gonna pan again? Wait, if I talk to him again, will it just keep panning away from me? I assume you're with them. We'll just kill them if you get out of the way. I assume you're with them. We'll just kill them if you get out of our way. I assume you're with them. You're not with them. We'll just kill them if they'll get in our way. I assume you're not with them. Where's the camera going? We'll just kill them. Maybe you should tell them. Ah! If I just keep walking back and forth, the camera will eventually keep back to me. Hang on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Just give me a sec. Hey, Evelyn, how's it going? Hey, Alchire, how's it going? Just give me a sec. Just gotta run into circles a bit over here. Hey there, Oboa. Hey, there's me again. There we go. That feels better. Okay, right. Sorry. Back to me. Yeah, I'll go. I mean, she's a stubborn one, man. I'll try to convince her. She'd won desert pears. That'll be some fruit we can eat, presumably. I love that these desert things always grow on these, like, weird sandy rocks. Restores 2,000 HP, increases defense by 50% for 2 turns. Never mind, that's a lot more unique than anything I was expecting. That's awesome. This looks curious as well. Some kind of idol. A Seer relic. 650 XP. Seems a lot older than these old statues. A little more primitive or something. Very cool, though. The fathers of the modern Seer built great spiritual idols across their desert, testaments to their passion. These remnants have begun to fall, however, as the Empire tears them apart for petty amounts of resources. The fathers are lost. That's unfortunate. Indeed, it seems there's no other path to take but... well, actually, we could go down here, because there were... this is where that giant sand monster worm thing was. I guess I'll have to go past Evelyn for that. No one here wants to talk to me? Is that it? It seems not. Which is fair enough. I wouldn't want to talk to me either if I just rocked up and looked scary and intense and started stabbing people and things. Oh, I was about to say what attacked me, but it's gonna be one of those WURMs. Oh, they're just calling it a normal worm. Ura worm. Blammo! God, it's a fierce looking thing. Slash do anything? Oh, it's bumping against defense. All right. Let me just get rid of that there. Sorry, no more defense for you. Doesn't resist blunt. Oh, and it's become naked, so we've just taken off some kind of its armor. Meaning a steel boomerang, and actually a lunar strike will be just the thing. Sorry about it, Beatnik. It's almost exactly the same amount of experience from all the monsters around here. Oh, I was like, what's up with the jellyfish in the sand? That must mean that Cheryl's holed up in here. I won't be leaving them at my desert pears. I hope there's somewhere we can buy them. They sound like they'll be really useful. Alright, let me just bow my head and get in here. Rappel, you won't have to duck. What was that? Nothing. Howdy. Interested, you know, the stuff that I always say. So crafting potion-wise, this is the same as always it will be. But purchasing-wise... Got a whole bunch of money now, and I've made the mistake of spending a bunch before we get into a new town already in this playthrough, but it probably wouldn't kill us just to get a little bit extra of some random things, including purified water. Because since we only had 2, I've been loath to use it to get rid of some status effects, even though there are some that have been really detrimental, like the darkness. This greater men spray is neat, though. I'll grab 3 of them. Rarely had to use revives. Greater potions, sure, we'll get 10 of them, 11-ish. Normal potions, I'll grab up to 30 of them. I mean, we're pretty well stocked now, so I think that's probably good. Cheers! Cheryl doesn't charge anything for her service, I don't think. She presumably just takes a cut of the materials for herself. There's sand in my boots. How's anyone supposed to make potions like this? I wouldn't claim to know. I'm not sure it's exactly their intentions. The bleeding cactus does indeed serve as one of the materials for these, and you can increase dex by 3 or agility by 3, and I think we must have already seen this because I remember saying at some point that I wanted the agility by 3 for Propel, obviously. Hope you're ready for some more Kool-Aid, friend. Yep. That one actually wasn't that bad. You should make cactus food more often. Noted. I'll just pencil that in my journal. Thanks, Propel. 125 agility. Like it. So, hey guys. Ow! Hey! Bad! So you didn't listen. I thought you were on my side, Aura. I thought everyone deserved second chances. Second chance! You don't talk to me about second chances! But I was wrong, and I'll own up to it. Between the apathetic slaves and these hopeless rebels, it's no wonder the Seer have so quickly fallen into a militant state. But if your level of ambition is correct, go ahead and offer them pittance. Just stay out of our way as you do so, or we'll need to reevaluate our relations. You just shot at my feet. I think the relations have been reevaluated already, chum. Don't you walk away from me while I'm yelling at you? As Propel would put it. Well, did that show of diplomacy not startle you and amaze you, or what? They don't look like they'll be of any help. Ha! Like we needed any more pigs. Of any help to who? Let's say you attempt to reach the throne. Who else do you think will be there? The Emperor?
The Aura can stop that stupid lizard. They fought the Seer before. Well, technically if we went now.
The Empire does not have their flying fish yet, so how long does it take to destroy a throne? Not that I'm supposing we're actually ready for that.
The Aura can stop that stupid lizard. They fought the Seer before.
You're saying the Emperor is already near, then?
Sure is. Sierra?
The third Fefneron is working with him, then. The Oracle said the Empire was building flying fish. That is how they are being helped by the third Fefneron. Nuo is the only one we know who is able to do it without the Fefneron's help.
Fefneron? Never met one.
You wouldn't have. The third is not like the others, Zara. I believe he's the same one who once led your father to the throne.
Take me with you. What? I thought we were pigs. Aura, if you truly are one of Axis's children, then you are more fit than any to do battle with the Emperor. You've seen his slave camps, haven't you? Up north, the Seer do everything they can to wrest resources. We both know what those are going toward now, don't we?
You set us up for failure, Oboa. Our first order is to reach the Sky Castle, not fool around with your vile people.
Ha! Good! You birds still have a fire in you, even after lazing off on that mountain for so long. It makes no difference to me. Our paths converge. My brother helps with the rebellion effort. We organize just a few steps northwest in the fallen statue. Come! The Empire will fall one way or another.
This won't last long. She's right. Don't grow attached to these delinquent creatures.
Ah, Sierra, easy. I get your people have a history with them. But hey, we got Oboa on our team. Let's see what he's about. I think we'll probably keep with Sierra for a while just because he's super cool, but Oboa! Wow, he's got a lot of health. If I remember correctly, he wields like dual swords or something. Yeah. Curved blade capable of swift strikes. This is not far off the area where I stopped playing. I think we're going to soon be at it. His attack is majorly high, as is his defense. His spirit is basically nothing. His agility is similarly low. His dex is alright. Funny his agility is so low, and they kept joking about how he runs really fast. Let's see what his skills are about. Infiltrate deals 58% of your attacks as slash damage instantly with a 2-turn cooldown. Instantly meaning there's no charge time, I guess. I don't really understand the use of that when you could just use your normal attack for 100% of your attack power. Deals 40% attack and slash fire damage instantly. That's a bit more interesting. Although at the attack multiplier down theirs is 50. So that's a little odd. And attempts to damage and trap opponent, 2-turn cooldown, instant. So all these X ones go instantly. They have cooldowns, but they go really fast. Does that mean a lot of his other skills are going to have charge times, I guess? Deals 60% incentive attack as blunt damage, ignoring armor. I'm not sure what it means by that. Ignoring defense. Skull Crusher deals 60% attack as blunt damage, attempts to lower defense. Headstrong deals 50% attack damage and increases attack by 10%, presumably for a certain number of turns or something. Deals 150% attack damage with a charge time. The Oka charge. Does that mean he gets Oka to charge for him, or he charges like an Oka? Flurry strikes the opponent with 40% damage attacks. Now that's a bit more like it. 6 40% damage attacks with a low charge. Strikes all opponents 2 times for 40% damage. Well, that doesn't seem like it would be better than 6 attacks somehow. Strikes all opponents 5 times for 40% damage. That's a bit more interesting. And now we're into Prophet's these little ones with the little musical notes. Prophet's Regret reduces damage of fire and lightning against party for 1 turn. Reduces max HP of enemies by 10% for 1 turn. Oh, interesting. So if you did that at the start of a battle, you basically knock the first 10% off of anyone. Cool. Burning Fields causes entire party's basic attacks to deal fire damage. Cool. Causes enemies to resist their own personal skills for 1 turn. Causes enemies to resist their own personal skills for 1 turn. I don't really know what that means. Applies block personal. I guess it just means any skill that's exclusive to them they don't get to use. But only for 1 turn. He's got a taunt, and his passives are increases dex by 5%. Makes Oboa 10% more likely to be targeted, so it's like a passive taunt. And Hot-Headed causes his basic attack to deal fire damage. I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff I'm like desperate for in these skills. I don't really understand. Maybe when it says it deals 50% attack slash damage, it means with both swords. So really, it adds up to having dealt 100% of attack damage, but there's the chance that both of them crit, or indeed, if one of them misses, the other one might not. Maybe that's what it means. I guess that would make sense. Although Skull Bash and all these ones don't sound like they would be using a sword, so they probably don't use both of your swords. Aesthetic-wise, he's super cool and all, but skills-wise, I think I'm cool with all the stuff we've got at the moment. I'm not feeling desperate to learn much of his, so I will throw Seer back into the party. Thank goodness I didn't mess up his experience buff. I'll read this new entry to our journal.
Evelyn's aims. Evelyn's crossed eastern Ura, leading her soldiers through the west. Further lies the kingdom of man, once my home, where father usurped the ruling order and rebuilt it into his own kingdom. I'm not sure what Evelyn knows of it, but there must be some reason she set her eyes there. Yes, we still don't really understand, but she's getting more hostile with us the closer we get to it, so whatever it is, she wants it real bad. And it looks like we'll be following her further west next time on the Ember Throne, because that's all the time we have for now. But we've got another friend in Oboa. Apparently all you have to do to make some friends is to threaten to spill their guts across the desert, fight a religious oracle with them, and then get shouted at by your old friend, who I thought was my friend, Evelyn. No, I always figured our paths would cross in an unlikable way in the end. I hope we don't have to kill her, though. The next video on the channel is going to be some more of our Omori EX playthrough, where we did a whole bunch of very spooky and unusual side stuff. Although, isn't that game just? Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Write that down. And then what? Oh, that was all? Okay, good. And now we're on the last screen, are we? Yeah, excellent. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is red bubble, right, wall jump off that little ledge there to the emerald, who's right. Oh, I guess you have two ways to go here. Yeah, you have two ways to go. You can